Speaking of
So,
creativity, oh, go
Brooklyn
ahead.
was where I first met AOC. I went to an event that was organized by Burners. And it was in a Brooklyn bar. And that's like the first time
Really?
I met her
Do you
in
remember which bar it
2017.
was? You remember
Don't
which one it was?
remember. I mean, if I looked back, I probably could. Yeah, I literally every single person that I pretty much went with, I am no longer friends with because they're all like still worshiping her. Like that's the thing. Like it's like it's like you're supposed to progress, right? When you get new information, you're supposed to be like, okay, I have new information. I'm going to process that in my brain and I'm going to change my strategy and my tactics because what we were doing before no longer works or what these people did was wrong. So I'm going to hold them accountable. But it seems like some people are stuck in 2015, 2016. Like they're stuck there forever, like still doing the same thing, still like, worshiping the same politicians who have let them down. And so all of that just like ended, and like with AOC, it's just weird because I'm beginning to think, like I started thinking this a while ago, that she was never who she was. And so just based on her previous, like the, with the Kennedy and with taking pictures with politicians and all these things, right? And so now I'm like, holy shit, like, there's so many people that have like turned their back on us, and friends too that we had that were like a part of organizing and stuff that completely just started like being complete. It's almost like this whole what's happened has like hypnotized people or something. Like I've never seen anything like it, right? So it's kind of hard to like trust people now. It's kind of hard to like to have faith in anything, and especially in people. So I'm afraid we're losing our humanity a little bit. Like I'm afraid we're losing the empathy we had for people, because now you're hearing a lot of people on the left, it started with the whole Trump January 6th thing. People called me like a Nazi collaborator because I thought it was wrong to for a cop to shoot Ashley Babbitt. Like I thought that was wrong. And I'm like, no, he shouldn't have shot her. Like that's wrong. And they're like, well, she's a Nazi. Nazis deserve to get shot. I'm like, she's not a Nazi. She's a Trump supporter. Like, okay. And no, like if we're going to start shooting people that everybody calls a Nazi, I'm telling you, some of these people call anybody to the right of freaking Kamala Harris a Nazi. Like it's just like I don't even know what a Nazi is. They'll call me a Nazi. Like it's just like it's lost like any sort of real traction. And so people will just like, this person's a Nazi, that person's a Nazi, and like the whole like, it's okay to kill somebody because I disagree with their belief is wrong. It's the same thing the right does. It's okay because cops are just doing their jobs.